All right, we're about to get started. Hello, SpeedGaming. Hello, Yoho. How are you doing today?
Hey Fox, I'm doing great. Should be fun.
Yeah. These two are both really great no logic runners. Kind of surprising to see them meeting in the losers bracket. It would not have been at all weird if they met in the winners bracket instead.
Yeah, for sure. Both were my favorites to win the tournament. So
Yeah.
one of them's going home after this series. It'll be sad.
Yeah. All right, we have different starts. Chex going to Sanctuary and Tam going to Link's house.
I think Chex does the loop with Lost Woods and everything, and Tam always does the Ice Palace or the Ice Rock Gate swim. So we'll see that.
Yeah, I think Chex will do a very early old man play into Graveyard Ledge for bombs.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff's just doesn't matter that much when you do it in the beginning because you can just flip it around.
Yeah. Checking some prize packs. Oh, nice tier 1 tree pull. Money is very useful in this mode for buying potions and sometimes ammo upgrades.
And Chex is setting up the tier 2 pool or the tier 3 pool. Meanwhile, we saw Tam swim into Ice Rod Cave and then use the pit to get Walking State again. And Ice
Vanilla
Rod.
Ice Rod!
Oh man.
So this mode, for anyone who hasn't been following along with the tournament, first of all, you've been messing up, man. Second of all, there are 2 of each rod in the pool to prevent unbeatable seeds. I guess it doesn't strictly prevent them, but it practically prevents them. They're very, very unlikely. We won't be seeing any today. And also just kind of makes Go mode very dynamic and challenging, which is cool.
Yeah, it's really improved the racing of No Logic, in my opinion.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more tournament viable. Tam doing some minor glitches to get Zora area checks. Almost nobody ever pays Zora in this mode because 500 rupees is just really valuable. So doing these first thing is pretty common. Huh, not gonna bother getting the money.
Kind of understandable, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Buffers are annoying.
Especially once they find out the tier 1 pool is red rupees, they'll be fine with it.
Yeah, for sure. Check's now doing a DMA or Death Mountain ascent to get up the mountain without any of the tools you're supposed to have to get up the mountain. This will allow him to deliver the old man really early. It's one of those things that you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well just do it. And it also puts you right next to a clip to Graveyard Ledge, which allows you to farm bombs, which I know Chex likes. Sometimes he does some Death Mountain stuff first, but we'll see exactly what he chooses to do.
I assume it's on whether he has something to actually hit the switches with in Hera.
Yeah, I think he used to do a Lumberjack DMA instead and do a top to bottom play, but I don't know how he decides.
Yeah, now Tam does that, so we'll see Tam do basically does Lost Woods in reverse to what we saw Chex do, and then we'll end up on the mountain in a different way.
One other nice thing about the Graveyard Ledge play is that it sets you up for a very easy Houlihan. Just easy money. Tam is going to check Lumberjack. I thought they usually didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, we'll get our green pendant info from Chex's side because he's heading over to Sahasrara.
Yeah. What do you think the best news is that Chex could get here? It's definitely not
Not
Beamstown.
Beamstown. Yeah. Thieves Town is one of the easier dungeons to do with no logic. All you need is a potion. You don't even necessarily need a potion. You just do a little bit harder trick, and yeah, so Thieves Town's pretty sad. We see Tam getting the flute on Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, not required, but it's the fastest way to get to the potion shop. Chex, we saw find the desert map, which is pretty nice. I don't think he checked that yet. But desert is another dungeon that's very easy to do. So you kind of hope it's going to be a crystal.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter that much with desert, because most of the time you end up getting the prize for desert anyway if you're doing swamp or maybe mire.
That's true. Yeah. Tam we see actually farming bombs outside the fortune-telling hut. This is a very interesting play. Tam is generally anti-early CAC. They like to put it off as much as possible. So kind of curious about why we're seeing such an early play here.
Is this anti-Chex meta that Tam's pulling here?
It might be meta play, yeah. But Chex is also going to CAC, so it doesn't even work. Maybe it's just because of the flute.
It's one of those, if Chex, well, yeah, probably because of the flute for sure, but, you know, if Chex checks it, yeah, I felt bad about that, but yeah, if Chex checks it early and there's something good here, then Tam probably wants to get that at the same time.
So we found the small key to desert, which is handy to have, although not very important, and much more important, the lamp, which, depending on what set of items we find in this seed, could be one of the biggest contributors to making Go mode easy.
I would be willing to bet we're going to see at least one conveyor in this match today, so lamp's good for it.
Yeah.
Oh, we might see one tree warp, at least one tree warp today too, because there's a sword in the well.
Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, so tree warp is a way to duplicate items that are in sometimes called lobbies, just like basically it's mostly useful for these overworld caves, such as the well. It's kind of hard to do without the moon pearl, but it can be done, and we'll see what happens. You might also just find more swords somewhere else and not bother.
Yeah, it's just one of those things to keep in mind for later. Tam's out without getting the lamp.
Okay.
I'm not that surprised, but, you know, a little rough.
It's not really a big deal yet, but if they never go back for it, it could be punishing. They'll probably check it after Thieves Town or something, although we know that Thieves is a pendant, so I don't know, I guess that could end up being a difference depending on how things go. Checking Hera. We don't have a Cave State Big Key yet, which are the 4 big keys that allow you to open... Well, never mind. We have a Cave State Big Key now. Some big keys allow you to open big key doors and chests while you're in a cave. So the players really want one of those before they do certain clips, and particularly what's called Kiki Skip, which lets you into pod in Cave State. Wouldn't be surprised to see Chex go straight to pod right now, since it's right there, and he now has a sword and a big key.
Sees the lamp, gonna get it, but what Chex does from here will be a good question.
Yeah, an early sword really makes everything feel fine to do. He could go to East Death Mountain, he could go to pod, he could go do stuff in desert.
I mean, sword and lamp, so, you know, pod, maze is like super free.
True, yeah.
Only thing about going to pod right now is health is kind of not great for having to fight Helma.
Yeah, some players don't mind that, just doing the rest of the checks and maybe going to Death Mountain or something without fighting Helma. Looks like we're getting an East Death Mountain play first, though. Also very reasonable. Tam doing the first South Shore check. Ooh, skipping that magic. I wonder if that was on purpose or they just didn't see it fast enough.
I mean, it's slow to get to, I guess.
Yeah. Probably see a juke to... Yeah. So this is a trick where you can... when you pick up an item such as a bomb in a doorway, you sort of snap a set to a set location. On South Doors, you can use that to snap past the transition and hit the transition going the wrong way. And that basically lets us get to the room above Benny Moldorm Cave, which is King's Tomb.
No idea what Tam got there.
Nope, no clue.
Good luck, Mama. Eastern Big's pretty nice.
Yeah, simplifies Eastern a lot. I love Flippers simplifies Swamp a lot. Maybe a South Shore play for checks? Nope. Maybe a desert play?
Sure. Check specifically did Kakariko from the south, so couldn't really combo it into desert.
Right. This isn't looking very deserted.
This
Tam,
is the
meanwhile,
food
found
activation, I guess?
Oh. From the south? Huh, okay. Tam, meanwhile, found the big key of Hera in, I think, Benny Moldorm Cave, and is now just gonna do Hera. It doesn't matter a ton if this turns out to be a pendant, because you almost always end up killing Moldorm anyway. So it's not a big risk to do this. The only real risk is that you're just like gonna find hookshot somewhere and could have saved yourself the climb. But Tam has in this tournament has shown really put a huge premium on getting prize information, by which I mean which dungeons are crystals and which are pendants. So this might just be from that angle.
Be half surprised to see Pod after this, and then that into Turtle Power or something.
Yeah, that seems quite likely. Red Boom, potentially very good. That's a really great place for the Red Boom to be spinning too. Good aesthetics.
Hera's a crystal, so very nice.
Yeah. Tam also opting to do East Death Mountain instead of going to Pod.
So they're just covering each other's tracks right now. Chex is probably going to be done first, so we'll see what new thing he decides to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, they've diverged a tiny bit, but like not really. Except for skipping lamp. They've basically just been doing the same checks in slightly different order.
Yeah, the lamp skip and the hasn't gone to Saha yet, I don't think, to him.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, and Chex hadn't done Ice Rod Cave, so Chex is doing it a more traditional way.
Chex has enough money to pay off King's Aura.
What do you think? Red rupee tree pull, maybe.
Red Rupee Tree Pull, a lot of money, no bottles yet. It's a consideration. Do you think Chex remembers that he has flippers?
I just remembered by seeing them on Tam screen. So
Yeah, same. Although
Oh.
I was going to hide that fact. Thanks for bringing it up.
You're welcome.
Alright, this is the Saha play from Tam. Maybe they'll dip Eastern. I guess they can do boatless Eastern now, right? With the big key and the sword.
You need like cane or a bottle, I think, to unlock the camera.
I haven't actually learned that yet, so I don't know.
Same.
Oh, Chex is going for it. Oh,
There's
wow.
cane. Oh, that's huge.
Tam is never getting that cane. Cane and lamp is so good.
Chex can do Eastern, but probably not your choice right now.
No, I still think pod. Yeah, this looks like a pod play to me. Tam is doing what's called a Tam Swam. No idea where that name comes from. To get to the back of escape without a glove.
It's a low setup. Nice.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I found it a lot easier than the high setups. Will Chex get owned? I don't know if we've seen anybody get owned by a small key here yet. The other ice rod.
You know what I'm excited for? Will Chex do Murder Ball?
Oh yeah, I hope so. At the rate that he's been finding useful items, maybe we'll just get the hammer in here, though. Looks like pod from Tam as well. Meyer big key is nice. I wonder how much of pod Tam wants to do. Chex is doing what looks like a full clear. Tam sometimes skips the back.
I think it's early enough. We're probably going to see them both full clear everything.
Yeah, I like that play, but...
Like maybe with the if Tam already had the cane and the lamp, then maybe we'd see something else. But
Right.
Tam has no good glitching items right now.
No. Just bombs. Chex, I wouldn't be surprised to see Chex do a bunch of, what's it called? Turtle Rock with that cane.
Oh yeah, Chex likes the STC to Ganon's Tower from Turtle Rock too, so we might see that.
Yeah, maybe so. Just a lot of options with this gear already. See Tam struggling in the dark here. The only thing we're really missing for glitching convenience is a bottle. Obviously there's plenty of other stuff we want, another sword, fire rod, hookshot, mirror, whatever, but bottle's the only big thing really.
Yeah, just for travel and everything.
Yeah.
It would be very nice.
Chex is going straight to right side. Do you think that this is putting Helmasaur off and just going straight to Hookshot Cave with the auto door juke?
But Chex already did all the other stuff that you'd get with the auto door juke, so
That's true. Might just be a run back. It could even be a save and quit out if he has other things in mind. Oh, it's a juke.
Interesting.
Did not get the 1-frame tap. This is a lot like the juke we saw to King's Tomb earlier, except that it's an auto door, which makes it harder. And I think East also is a little harder. Anyway, it's basically the same, but the inputs are more precise. But we got it. This will allow us to transition back through the whole dungeon without ever taking another east-west transition, which is a very surprising thing. I was super surprised when I learned that that was possible. And that will take us to Hookshot Cave.
I'm guessing Tam is setting up for the same thing.
It's gotta be. Unless, well, either that or... Oh yeah, just going straight for it, yeah.
A little bit surprised, but okay. See, Chex at least try to hover this. I don't know about Tam.
Tam is not a confident hoverer. We'll see. They'll probably give it at least one try. Chex always does this spin setup to make the hover as short as possible. And like, I get it, but I feel like it puts you in the wrong mindset. I feel like you need to have the courage to feel like you can hover infinitely, or else
I need a runway, personally. I need, like, okay, I'm not going to be on the very edge, because I need, like, warm-up. I need to get my fingers moving, and then I'm ready.
Yeah. I just can't hover, really, so what do I know? Chex tried, I think that was maybe 3 times, and then was moving on. Ether. Medallions can be very useful. If Mire is a crystal, then it's pretty inconvenient to get the prize without a crystal, without the appropriate medallion. We can do it, but it's very annoying.
Giving it a shot, too. About the same results as... Okay, Tam's giving it up. About the same results as Chex, so...
Oh my goodness. Chex is going to, instead of dealing with the Lionel, just going to do an overworld conveyor.
This is great. An overworld conveyor straight to Laser Bridge?
I guess. It lets you do the whole dungeon backwards. This is an upwards conveyor, though. No, it's not. Why was that? Okay, I'm not going to worry about it.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, people's setups go nuts. When I see 3 bombs, I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Looks like a castle play for Tam. Chex may be forgetting that you don't have to be facing up if you're Link. It's a little easier to do this, just tapping left instead of trying to get this upward-facing flipping state. There we go. Classic 16 slash gold guards. Everyone's
Hate it.
Nice sword. That's dupeable. Shield, I mean. Nice hammer. Less ironically.
Right now, it's just good as a weapon, but yeah.
Yeah, that's its main use, honestly. Although it also helps with Cold Stare. Dupeable hammer. Thank you, DFS. Did Tam get the chest open?
I thought it was a heart piece.
Okay. I just saw
Chex gets the
that.
first bottle from
Nice bottle.
Crystal Roller.
That is also dupeable. I'm pretty sure North STC from this room. I think we're gonna find out immediately.
Chex is duping it right now, yeah.
Okay. Well, I wonder what we just lost.
Olive pod. The hammer.
In terms of valuable items, it's just the hammer, I think. Oh no, Ether was in Super Bunny, I think.
It's full escape play from Tam.
Kind of an interesting choice. This is usually only done if you're either kind of desperate or you need a Cave State Big Key, because there's a guaranteed one at the end. I mean, it's not like a bad play, it's reasonably dense. I don't know. Seems fine. I would probably pick something like Desert or Thieves Town over this. But... Check's getting owned by the lag. Oh, maybe remembering he doesn't have the Big Key. Where was Big Key? Do we have Big Key?
Chex has Big Key. Just not getting the... Not feeling confident for the jump.
Okay.
And then not having a bomb to retry it immediately.
Check's gonna be missing that hammer here.
Hey, Chex has the
Wait.
hammer.
Was he able to save and quit? Did he die on Laser Bridge and we didn't notice? I thought we had lost progress there, but apparently not, so something happened, which is good for Chex.
Yeah, without Chex's audio, it's impossible to know whether he saved and quit there with the huge corruption.
Right.
I'm doing the double juke to Thieves, knowing it's a pendant.
Are we getting in? No? Alright, good effort.
I guess with 3 bombs, didn't want to anymore.
I don't know if you can do the whole thing with 3 bombs. I think you need 4 minimum, and that's really, really tight.
Double upgrades!
Let's go! This might be triple upgrades. With Tam's money count and lack of good items right now, I would seriously consider buying another bomb upgrade. Or just arrows. Alright. Getting the classic 28-minute hobo check.
Check's leaving to. Oh, Pluton Way. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Chex can buy potions now.
Yeah, definitely was able to save and quit from that corruption.
Yeah. So, where are we YBAing to, you think? Oh, this is a desert play. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Desert has just been sitting right there. There's so much stuff you can do from desert right now. With the cane, and now this bottle and sword lets you also kill Lamo. We actually even have the map, I'm pretty sure. And all this overworld stuff. Tons to do. Did Chex do K45 earlier? Sorry, go on.
I don't remember, honestly. I probably, but I don't remember.
Oh, nice shovel. That's also right next door. Although, probably not going to see that right now, unless he goes straight there.
I guess the green's just a finished desert, probably.
That's my guess, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna check the dig spot and then go clear out desert. Maybe.
Put him back to do the bomb clip.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
It'll be the first time we see desert, right?
Yeah. It's weird how long these players have been putting it off. Chex has the option to open Thieves Town while he's here, but he knows it's a pendant. I don't know if you bother.
It's an item, and it's a pretty quick item.
Yeah. Well, you have to death warp out. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty reasonable either way, I think. Do we have the big key? Oh, and it's a crystal we can see by the sea.
We do not have the big kitty.
Okay, just farming arrows and then forgetting to farm the rest of the arrows. Swamp Egg is nothing. Who cares? We could kill Argus.
We could check the back of Swamp and then kill Argus.
Yeah, flippers are so good.
Beer's
Ooh,
so
that
good.
beer is great, yeah. No checks. Oh, we don't have a glove. Never mind. I can't get mad about not blockbusting without a glove.
Chex is not going to do any glitches from desert, except to go to land mode here, it looks like.
Yeah. A little surprised by this decision. I don't think Tam has found anything useful in Thieves Town except for potentially bombos.
Tam is just in such a bad spot right now. Like, Chex
Tam
has so much good stuff.
Tam has gotten really punished for a couple of decisions. Oh my gosh, Tam. Okay. Whew.
Let's get him. Chex gets the YBA and Ice Rod? Ice Rod?
Yeah, I guess so. Clean up with hammer. Well, nice.
These double beeps.
Oh, Tam going down to desert. Spend that Thieves Town key. Check's just going straight back. Oh, that's not good, yeah. Check's going straight back. This probably is an Argus play.
Yeah, cane tricks are all that's left now for Chex without a potion in the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, we can mirror door to thieves.
Well, yeah, but why?
Oh, did Chex mirror out of Lammo?
No, Chex doesn't have glove. He just had to flute back.
No, Chex has none magic. None magic.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I think he must have.
So here we're seeing Chex do what's called a Eastern STC that stands for Samaria Transition Corruption. When this is done correctly, you'll see this north door take him to Swamp, to the Diver Down room. So then from here, Chex is going up these stairs to reset the tile set so that he can go all the way to Argus. There's a tile set issue with the desert tiles with the waterfall blocking you.
Yeah. For some reason, that waterfall is only a door in the correct tile set.
Tam's gonna get the mirror, so this will be nice.
Finally, one thing not going wrong for Tam.
A glitching item.
Hell yeah. Will Tam ghost bust just for fun despite not having a glove?
Finally ends my misery with the fairy.
Chex using the notoriously horrible upwards hammer hitbox to kill Argus.
Tam's gonna do the mirror door.
Yeah, they are. I'm surprised. They reloaded Desert for this. I think I missed part of the Desert route from Tam. There must be some reason that reloading Desert was good. Tam is much too good at this mode to have done it by accident, but I'm not sure what it was.
Oh, this is huge! Chex can go check the red crystals and the map.
And actually, if he wants to, can go get a fake... Not a fake, a what? A super bunny off of Stumpy with that mirror and turn it into a link state and check Hype Cave and stuff. It's kind of a lot of walking, but it is 5 checks. I don't know. We might see it, we might not.
Walking as a bunny with green mail in the dark world.
Did Tam forget to lift a pot?
Now, Tam lifted a pot.
Okay. This seems like it's taking too long, but they always seem that way.
Nah, this desert one is long. Chex is going to do the...
So this thing that Chex is doing right now, it allows you to exchange... It allows you to take advantage of this Stumpy item for a one-time link state in the Dark World. Dashing there is really scary, because if you bonk, you just have to save and quit, you're done.
Everything as a super bunny is scary before you get the link state. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And then with the fighter sword, like you're just like angering all the enemies whenever you hit them.
Just go down a screen, Chex. It's so much safer down a screen. Oh my god.
And
Okay.
once again, skipping the line.
No.
We'll be doing the same mirror wrap, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait.
Oh, another bottle in Hype Cave. That's probably go mode for Chex. Well, we don't know about Fire Rod yet. It's probably.
Oh no,
Fire Rod.
PR was a red crystal, so needs fire rod
Right.
and needs a sword.
Well, the sword is dupable with enough pain.
Yeah, this is too much. There's too much paint. I don't know.
I wouldn't do it. I would certainly not be acting like I'm in go mode, but I think probably technically it is. Tam doing the same thing. This is actually way better for Tam than it was for Chex because this is Tam's first bottle that they're about to get. And the second bottle is really good, but the first bottle is even better. This is, I guess, a Helmasaur play.
Yeah, I mean, Pod at this point is more likely to be a crystal than not. So.
Right, we saw that Meyer, and I guess we already knew Thieves down, so we know 2 pendants. And we have the mirror, which makes this a lot easier and faster. Oh, that was so close, Tam! This is a dig game play. Wow. Tam is feeling bad if they're willing to go do this.
Yeah, this is a long. Maybe a Meyer check. Tam doesn't know the Meyer medallion yet, right? Or the Meyer prize.
I don't think so. I'm not sure if they have the map or not. I don't remember where that was. Oh, now they know. Okay. Oh no. What a bad dig game prize. You think this is a Meyer Shed instead of Hype Cave to avoid some walking? That seems kind of bad to me. This is just
Oh no!
just going into
Oh,
Meyer. All
really?
right.
All right. This
I think
seems like a
Tam
rough
is-
play. Yeah.
I think Tam is just feeling real rough right here. They don't really have many good options.
Meanwhile, Check seems to be having some troubles getting the mirror or the statue drag to work.
Yeah. This is a pretty difficult trick. Chex has done it a lot of times, so he'll definitely be able to get it, but definitely easy to forget a tiny bit about the timing or something and mess it up a bunch.
Oh, just the open. So you could do a bunny super jump and then go into Meyer.
That's actually really interesting. I never thought about that. It doesn't seem like a very useful play in Meyer, in Pendant Meyer Seeds, but definitely a cool idea. And this will be a Hype Cave play, I assume. Alright, we got the statue drag from Chex. That's true, Tam could just walk back and citrus up. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's 2 bottles in Hype Cave. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a murder bomb. We are!
Go.
Oh, baby. I don't think it worked. Oh, wait. Wait, hammer triggers murder bomb?
I did not know that. That's huge.
I would seriously drink that red potion, I think.
I think the bomb went off. So yeah, we might see some classic Chex menu buffering to get around stuff.
You're gonna run out of magic and have to drink the red potion anyway. Or you can just game. Chex has chosen gaming. Tam, meanwhile, did a river fought to get to pyramid area. Just can't do that much as a bunny here. Just one check, I think.
Pot the crystal. We're down to swamp and ice being a 50-50 for our last. Well, no, Eastern's is still in play too.
We might find out about Eastern right now. Tam going to Dark Cross. Oh, we have a C in the corner, so Eastern's crystal. Apparently found the map somewhere.
So it is a 50-50 between swamp and ice for the last pendant.
Yeah. Normally that would be pretty big deal because swamp is a huge pain, but with Kane and flippers, it's not really a big deal for Chex. It will be a big deal for Tam though, since they're never getting that Kane. So Tam definitely would rather see ice, especially since Tam actually has a way to kill Gold Stair, which Chex doesn't. Where are we going with that green potion, Tam?
A desert like Chex did.
Is this the lamp? Now we find out if Tam skipped the lamp or if they thought they checked it and forgot about it entirely. They forgot about it entirely.
It's fine. Mushrooms an indexing item.
Yeah. Discount the poor man's lamp. Can light a mushroom on fire for 1 minute's warmth. The lamp is in tavern. Yeah, that sucks. That's not gonna feel good for Tam. Oh, we're getting a buyer Eastern. I realized this was going to happen, but I forgot to actually pay attention.
Learning.
I'm not. I refuse to learn.
Right, Chex went to like 1 pixel too high, it looks like, before.
This doesn't reset the room, does it?
Yeah.
I thought you had to go another room away.
No, that's a super tile boundary.
It resets where the enemies are, but it doesn't reset which enemies have been killed. So it's like half and half.
Yeah.
It's weird. Check's going to show off bomb snapping into the door. Wolfie and someone else, Haikyuu maybe, we're working on time bomb setups for this. I guess Chex doesn't like those or doesn't know them. But so what we did there was
we just used the cane.
I don't know. I don't know what even works here.
I thought maybe Haiku said that you only have to do this setup once if you're using a bottle, and you gotta do it twice if you're using the cane, so we'll see if Chex goes on from here. Yeah, Chex gets the key, so assuming Chex is definitely thinking that his camera will be unlocked for the
It looks pretty unlocked. Why did that take him? Why are all these transitions working? How does this game work?
I think West transitions are just okay. They're just stable.
Why? Explain it right now.
I have no idea. I don't know. Here's Sam with the Armos or the Lambo play.
Yeah, Check's dragging these Igors off screen. Well, not really quite off screen, but close enough to off screen to trick the game.
Wait, this fight stinks. This isn't going to be a good fight.
That's true. Should have farmed a golden.
Yeah,
baby.
this was maybe don't do this right now. Thoughts.
Okay, but the problem is that if Chex put this off, he might find the bow, and then he wouldn't get to do the cool new tech.
Tragedy. Could have found the hook shot too, and then not gotten to do the tech.
Yeah. Murder bomb them. Oh my god, why aren't you doing that, Chex? What an opportunity. Wow, that went flying. Tam's gonna do it too.
Okay, so we get 2 Eastern clears. Both with the worst gear possible to do it.
Okay, first of all, Rupee Pack is dropping full magics. Please just farm magic and then use the ice rod. Second of all, I don't remember what my other complaint was going to be.
In the north-south quadrant glitch for Tam to do the clear. So this will be nice.
Yeah. Chex restocking on potions. Chex is now pretty low on money. It's gonna be difficult to do another restock after this if he needs to. A little bit of an opportunistic sick kid play here while he's fluting around anyway. Probably gonna... I don't know if we're gonna turn that in.
I'd assume if Chex thinks about it when he's at the potion shop, he'll turn it in.
Right.
But who knows?
Chex, I figured out why Tam didn't check Tavern. It's because Tam's Tavern check went over to Chex's stream, and he did it twice.
At least we're in balance. What point do you decide it's time to go to GT and win?
Before Eastern, I think. With the hammer. Without the hammer, maybe never, but with the hammer, fairly early.
We're gonna see Chex do it right now, or is Chex setting up the off-that mirror portal to go to Pyramid Fairy?
Reasonable.
Guessing we'll see escape.
I think this is our first Mireshed check. How did Tam get here? I wasn't looking.
A YBA from Eastern.
Oh, sure. GT big, but, you know, whatever. Sure. If you want to do, go to GT and win, how do you actually do it? Do you just do a bunny clip in, or do you go there from some cave state area, or what are you thinking?
I think at this point you just you just bunny clip in. Like, Chex already has pod done, so doing it from pod and doing the quadrant glitch or the juke again is not going to be very valuable.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe on Tam's side, after killing Helma, whenever they decide to kill Helma, could do it, but... It's probably the most dense spot in the game right now for him.
It's gotta be. Maybe we'll get another Fighter Sword Armos fight. Oh, Tam is going to wherever this takes you, which I learned the other day and immediately forgot again. Oh, let's just skip the torches puzzle?
That's fun.
That can't be the only thing it does, is it? Huh, cool. Alright. So the good news for Tam is that... Oh, Big Cave Throwback is kind of nice. Although it doesn't really matter with Tam's actual equipment.
Without getting Kane ever, it's not.
Yeah. True, unless somehow I'll end up finding a fire rod in the big chest or something crazy like that. The good news for Tam is that Chex hasn't actually gotten much value out of the cane so far. It's mostly, right now, looking like a way to speed up Swamp more than anything else.
With the 2 bottles, it's not like it's that huge of a thing to just do the double IBA instead of doing the STC.
But Tam not really getting paid off for this Meyer dip. It was a pretty reasonable play. I mean, it's an interesting meta call. Chex is not going to want to do it. And it's Meyer's pretty dense in Key Sanity. So I definitely, I agree with the play, I think, but did not pay off at all.
No good items, but there's not very many good items left for Tam to get because we know that Chex has them.
That's true. No, okay, so Ice is the last pendant, which means that Swamp is a crystal. So Tam, yeah. I mean, if Tam finds Sword and Fire Rod immediately, then maybe they're pulling ahead, but Chex has a lot of advantages.
Well, Chex just has a I've done more stuff right now advantage. I have more crystals advantage, so...
Yeah, I mean, Chex has basically every kind of advantage right now. Better items and more stuff done, because the better items let him go through stuff faster.
2 reds. We might see Swamp now.
Chex running all the way back to back of Escape?
No swimming for Chex.
Where's Tam going? Skullwoods, maybe?
GT and win?
GT?
Tam doesn't have the hammer, so it's a much less good play.
Front of GT really sucks without hammer. Doing the YBA from Hookshot Cave gives you a lot of extra checks if you have to do it this way. But it sucks to get there also. Check's feeling a little indecisive here. Is this a swamp play?
Swamp Conveyor, let's go!
Let's go.
I hate the ear cue that I use here, but it's like Chex just needs one more pixel frame to get it.
You want to explain overworld conveyor?
Oh, okay. So overworld conveyor, you're basically misslotting a bomb, and because you've misslotted a bomb, other variables are messed with, and the game puts you in a conveying state. That's the best I have. You have something better?
That's pretty much accurate. The interesting part about it is that if you walk into a slope, you get a sort of clipping state, and for some reason, I think that's just to do with how the game handles collision to allow you to like walk into slopes. You sort of clip into them and out of them. Instead, you're not really moving in a smooth diagonal inside the game. It's sort of letting you clip in a little bit and then pushing you out before you get in too far. And so something along those lines allows you to just like preserve the clipping state. So if you nudge into a slope while in that overworld conveyor state, you could just clip through all collision.
It's going in huge for this this swamp play, this cave state swamp play.
Yeah, Tam meanwhile found Bow, which is a really nice find. Not enough, probably, but definitely good.
Yeah, I'll speed up Eastern for them.
Yeah, and it will allow... What?
What the? That's incredible. What?
Did we get the weird sword-activated tile thing that switches your dungeon state ID?
Oh man, that
I must have. There's no other opportunity. There's nothing else that could have happened there. But oh my god! All right. Chex is really in on this swamp play.
Chex has unlocked it, so now it's time to actually dupe the crystal. Meanwhile, we're seeing Tam do the statue drag to Helmasaur. So
looks like it went a little smoother than Chex's.
Yeah, what'll be interesting here is what Tam decides to do after the statue drag. Oh, that bonk is bad. That is very high. It's okay, I guess. Okay. Meanwhile, we're seeing Chex clip into swamp from Hera. Because Chex doesn't have the Moon Pearl, the easiest way to get through swamp and in swamp state is to pull the dam and then save and quit. And as long as you don't do an overworld transition or float away, the swamp stays flooded, and then just clip in from Hera. One of the options Chex might have been able to do until that crazy mirror thing happened would be to go outside and then mirror and pull the dam and then do what's called the 0 HP glitch, where could have gotten a bunny death revival in swamp.
That's true. I can't believe we won't get to see Death's Door now.
Not calling it that.
It's such a good name. Tam going to do Eastern, of course. That makes sense. Wonder if they'll... Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Tam does after this. Didn't Tam already do this? I guess they just checked some chests and left.
Checked some stuff and then went to Meyer from Eastern. Not sure if it was a full clear.
Right. Check's now gonna YBA or Mirador. I guess YBA to get the prize. So Chex now has to do Turtle Rock, which is hard locked behind Fire Rod, Ice Palace, which is hard locked behind Fire Rod or Bombos, and Skull Woods, which is like not hard locked behind Fire Rod, but you need either Hookshot or an incredible amount of courage.
I wonder if you could do that double IBA juke thing in Cave State.
Well, that would let you kill Mothula, but not get the... Well, I guess it would be the swamp prize that you would be not getting, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
No, you get no
probably.
prize, but there's from front of Skullwoods you can do a spin YBA to get to Hera with a long warp.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. Probably, but I don't know. Poor Tam doesn't get to have any fun.
Fun? That was not fun what Chex did in here.
We'll have to ask Chex if he had fun or not. Alright, this is now the GT play for Chex. So he'll get his bow, and he'll be able to continue after.
Yeah, Chex will have more stuff that he can do from here. Double East STC? Maybe?
For Chex? You mean to check compass chest and stuff?
Oh yeah, check compass swim.
Yeah, maybe. It'll be the last thing he does, but certainly an option.
Wait, Tam just opened Desert with a book. I'm so upset.
The other cutscene of shame. Tam doesn't know the bomb clip, really. They've said before that they don't really know how to set it up. They just place it roughly where they think it should be, and then try it a couple times. Maybe they don't feel like doing that right now.
Oh yeah, same, but I would flute to 3 and then just run.
Fair.
See the double IBA from Tam from Desert to Swamp. It's similar to what Chex did with the cane, but a little more precise. Still has the same effect.
Nicely done. I really want to see an Ice Palace play. No, I don't. We found out that Ice is a pendant. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, where are these fire rods, man? Oh, there's the Moon Pearl. That's kind of nice. That'll make the cleanup phase when we're looking for fire rod in random chests in the Dark World a little easier.
Makes a lot of stuff easier for Chex.
Yeah. Where do you think we go after GT if GT doesn't pay out? It kind of has to. There's just like so much stuff.
I mean, where's left? The front of TR, and then more pennants. Like maybe Ice. I don't know. I recently had a seed where Ice had 2 ice rods in it, and it ruined my life.
Okay, nice Master Sword. I was gonna say Skullwoods is another reasonable option. Okay, well now Skullwoods is an obvious option. All right, so Chex is now very clearly in Fire Rod Go mode. And his velocity also just like quadrupled between the Moon Pearl, the Master Sword, and the Hookshot. It would take a miracle for Chex not to run away with this from here.
Still just where's the fire rod? Who lucks out on it first? But yeah.
But Chex's velocity is just going to be so much higher. It would be I don't know what Tam would have to do. I mean, Tam would have to walk straight to the fire rod right now, but where would it be that they would actually realistically do that?
Mimic cave conveyor.
Alright, let's see it. Let's go, Tam. I believe. Tam doesn't have the hammer, though. Oh, that's
You don't
what
need the
conveyor's
hammer for the conveyor.
Yeah. Fourth bottle.
Oh, you get to see your trick, Fox. Tam is setting up 0 HP.
Let's go. It's not my trick. I just named it. I didn't come up with it or figure anything out. I spent like half an hour failing to figure it out, and then Can told me the answer.
Yeah, but you're its biggest advocate.
That's true. It's a crowded field, but I think I'm winning. Chex is doing the double YBA to get the compass chests like you suggested. Tam not even doing my setup. This is a disaster.
So that double STC, one, it has deleted the tile room chest, and two, it takes you to the compass room.
But there's nothing in the tile room chest.
Wow, there's nothing in the compass room.
We see a climb?
I think Chex might not realize that it's been deleted, or either I'm just wrong.
Maybe you're wrong, because it restored these chests. So, I don't know. No, you're right. Something else must have restored those.
Well, those are just not ID 0 or whatever.
Oh, right, yeah, because it's the map chest that's getting written down.
I think it might be the big chest that gets deleted from there. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah. I could pull up the map and look, but I don't want to. Today I'm going to collect the swamp prize.
Setting up a mirror door here. Chex is about to hook to the basement, to the big key chest of Hera.
Let's do it.
Alright, Fox, do you want to explain hook pushing?
Yeah, sure. So there's 10 slots that items that Link is generating are supposed to go into, just like 10 boxes in memory. And by doing some stuff, we can put items into the wrong boxes. And items being in the wrong boxes sometimes affect how other items behave. In particular, if you have a Smaria block in slot 9, Chex got stuck in the wall. If you have a Smaria block in slot 9, your hookshot always reads the you can get your hookshot to read the distance that you're supposed to go from a different location than normal, and so we can basically make it take us really far and in any direction we want and through all sorts of collision, which allows us to just navigate basically freely in the underworld.
And Chex gave up on doing the hook push. What happened there with Chex was the first hook that he did, he got motion, but he hit what's called stopping coordinates. So where your beam hits can potentially stop your hook push, and Chex did that. But when Chex did that, it drained a lot of the horizontal distance that he had, and then when he went to do it again, he didn't hit the stopping coordinates, but just didn't have the horizontal distance to make it through, and got stuck in the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because it was really, really close. But surely there's nothing in Hera Basement either. Alright, I like this Skullwoods play a lot. I liked it even before we could actually complete the dungeon, but now I just think it's pretty clearly correct. It's a lot of items and a crystal. Yeah, so we saw Chex found the third sword, which Tam will now get as their second sword, which is really good. Because now it's just go mode, just fire rod go mode for both of them, although Chex's go mode is a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, Tam will have the double YBA and TR to contend with.
Right.
Oh, Chex got a glove at some point, so Chex doesn't even have to do the YBA to get to cold stare.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, no, we don't anyway, because it turned out to be a pendant.
Oh, yeah.
Tam was thinking about doing a one-frame clip to Bumper Ledge, but decided to do the mirror version instead. This extremely dramatic world transition theme interspersed with the very chill overworld music is pretty jarring.
Did Chex not have a key? Oh, Chex has a key.
Does Chex think he has the fire rod? I don't know. Probably just autopiloted a little. Yeah, that sword is probably dupeable, although I don't know how realistic it is to do the dupe as a bunny. You'd probably have to do the one-frame clip if you were bunny duping.
Manual clips, I guess, would probably work, but
Who has the time? Chex index set at some point?
yeah, he did it
Yes.
when he was entering into the dungeon. This part of the dungeon.
There we go, our first truly successful hook push. Gets us to the back of Skullwoods without fire rod.
Will there be a fire rod in the back of Skullwoods?
Probably not. There's only one item left. But I don't know. There are two in the seed, and we've been everywhere else. So, you know, maybe they're just like on Cold Stare and Vitreous or something. Wouldn't that be fun?
Looking like we're going to get another hook push here.
Check's just showing off. He's been practicing this hook push. Nicely done. Alright, what do we got, Moth? Is it the fire rod? Nope.
Zeros, okay.
The hunt continues.
Did Tam just try and set an index?
I don't really know. It didn't look like they did any of the steps necessary, but maybe I just wasn't watching.
I didn't see, but that was a weird place to be standing.
And they don't really have anything to do with it. I guess they could do one overworld conveyor. Head check. Oof. That's never a good sign. Oh, this is the Ice Palace play from Tam. Okay. Don't blue YVA, that would be bad.
All right, Chex is coming back for another shot.
Tam getting 5 Pengators. Pretty good. I think that beats my record. Nice fairy. Denied. Oh no, Chex, don't do this.
No, this is way too far. So the beam gives you about a little over a subtile of distance. So if Chex does it from here, he's going to transition.
Yeah.
Get your glitch jail emotes into the chat.
So we haven't really talked about it, but all the rooms in the underworld are laid out on one big map. It's like a big 2D grid of all the rooms. And so we can use that to go from dungeon to dungeon, which Chex has been doing a bunch of now with the hook shot, the hook pushing stuff. But there's a lot of unused rooms that are just sort of empty or have like maybe a little bit of collision in them or like a torch or some nonsense, like unfinished rooms.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Something just came to mind. I thought Chex was going to do it, but Hookshot Cave, they both failed the hover. Chex has the hook shot. It could have done it right now. Did not.
It's hard to get back up there. It's so easy to do before coming down here. Just to forgot about it, I guess. Do Mimic Cave. Where are you going? He's doing Hookshot Cave. No. Is this a zip?
Wait, is this okay? Is he about to screen wrap?
Hookshot Cave. No, it's just a screen wrap to Hookshot
Yeah.
Cave.
This could be the GT top play. Chex does like the top of GT.
True.
I think most of us forget about it, but for Chex.
Chex likes going to the top of GT just to prove that he knows that the dungeon exists, while he's not going to the dense part with all the items. Okay, Hookshot Cave not paying off. Just going back to Turtle Rock, it looks like. Do you want to... Oh, okay. He must have not gotten the big key. I guess... I saw Tam get that. I thought they both did.
Maybe he doesn't realize yet. I'm not sure. Maybe you'll see a menu.
It's not marked because... So... Probably he just doesn't have it. Shoutouts to our tracker.
Oh, TR Big was in Mire. Yeah, Chex did not go into Mire.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna do the Yoho down go here.
Excuse me?
That's what it's called.
No, I'm pretty sure it's called the Tam Slam.
I don't know. Tam always calls it the Yoho down go. If this is a fire rod, it's like a really nice for Tam and will be the first advantage they've had in this whole race, basically. If it's not, then this was just a huge sink of time for absolutely no gain.
If this was a fire rod, Chex doesn't get the fire rod, then it is a huge swing.
Yeah. I don't know if it would be enough to put Tam in the lead, but it would be real close.
It'd have to depend on whenever Chex actually decides to do this stuff.
Yeah. Or where the second rod is. Okay, well, we have to actually win the fight first.
Oh my god, I thought that was going to double spin and it did not.
I did too.
I would just be caped up already. Like, there's one guy left, just cape up and go right at him.
Yeah, good play. Alright, well, that's not good for Tam.
No fire rod here.
I think Tam does Turtle Rock now. Gets their hammer.
Maybe Tab does Zora.
No way. No.
Buying capacity upgrades.
Oh, Chex found the
Chicks
fire rod?
Fire rod in the front of TR.
Okay, well, that's game over then.
Yeah.
We have about 5 minutes of game left. Tam gave this seed an earnest fight, but walking past the lamp and then not getting the cane off of Zora, just too much. Cascaded into too much.
It's a lot. The very big lack of glitching items really restricted what Tam could do.
Yeah, they didn't find a bottle for a long time. Never got the cane or the lamp or the hookshot, although Chex got the hookshot really late, but you know, this is going to be his third or fourth hook push. Save a lot of time, open up a bunch of stuff. No, this is really no logic. The game does not make any effort not to create unwinnable seeds. We have altered the item pool to have 2 ice rods and 2 fire rods, which makes unwinnable seeds not literally 0% chance to happen, but unrealistic. But yeah, they're pretty much all just completable.
Alright, Check gonna do a new quadrant glitch or old quadrant glitch.
Oh, Chex is gonna do new quadrant glitch, but he's gonna end up fighting Aga 1.5. That's my call. Tam going to GT maybe?
Looks like it.
Excuse me.
I'm learning.
Did you catch that visual cue?
No. I'm pretty sure Chex uses something at the bottom of the screen. I was looking in the wrong place.
Yeah, Fire Rod was in front of TR. Tam retrying the hookshot cave hovers. This is... Oh, Chex got all 3 Agas. Unbelievable. What a gamer. Going back to the hovers that you failed earlier is somebody who's having a...
I think the other fire rod was.
Top of GT. Back of Meyer. Did we see all of Thieves Town? I don't know, I guess it could have been blind or something stupid like that. Chex falling into a very comfy Ganon fight. 10 hearts, blue mail, tempered sword. Tam gonna show off water armos. Everyone's favorite Light World refight.
see the YBA
Tam still has a B.
I see the YBA
I think that goes to
random room.
right?
Yeah. That's where the hook shot is. So
Yeah. That would be really nice if we had Red Cane and Lamp.
also, you got to do the invisible floor blind here.
You don't have to do it blind.
Oh, okay. Well,
We saw somebody, I think it was maybe Mr. Byer, light the torch before doing the YBA to be able to see the path afterwards.
yeah,
which I thought
yeah,
was
that's
really
what I
clever.
do.
Alright, GG's to Chexhuman. This was a pretty rough seed, except that Chex made the very unusual decision of buying the Zora item, which really sort of cracked this open, I think. And then also just didn't forget to go to Tavern.
GG's to checks. I think I don't know how big of a difference maker Kane was for this seed, but
Okay, where was Hammer?
was Hammer Laser Bridge? Yeah, but Laser Bridge was from a conveyor.
That's true, but Tam didn't have a way to conveyor until they found the bow a million years later. And Kane also got the only fire rod that we found.
It's true. Kane was pretty big.
So yeah, I don't know. A few things went bad for Tam. Just a couple unlucky strikes, unfortunately. Tam setting off a high index to do a one-shot. Probably conveyor based on the flute destination chosen.
The TR conveyor?
Yeah, that would be my guess. It could be something else though. Did not get it. Hopefully didn't break the index though. Oh, we're joined by Chexhuman. Chexhuman, GG.
GG.
GG's checks. How did you feel about the seed? Where did you feel like the big difference was for you?
I felt I had an automatic win since Kane was at Zora. But
It wasn't quite that bad, but that did definitely help.
yeah,
Tam seems to have forgotten about back of Tavern.
oh no, is that where the lamp was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they left CAC the first time before going that far south, and then just forgot about it later, is my guess as to why they haven't done it. Alright, we have a conveyor now. That's definitely going to work.
I really felt that I got a little unlucky by getting greedy in Turtle Rock and going for a bottle dupe that I didn't know anything about. So I left Turtle Rock till way later. But turns out it was also Kane locked, so Tam would have to find another solution for a fire rod.
Yeah.
There's a YBA to that room, but nobody ever does it.
I know we haven't seen that in this tournament.
Yeah, were you able to save and quit after the North
Yeah.
scenario? Okay. We couldn't see anything change on your screen, so it looked like you had just crashed.
Yeah, just save and quit out.
That's good to know. So you did successfully dupe the bottle.
I did dupe the bottle. There's a what is it, a fourth
I
bottle
think you
waiting?
found all
No,
4. I think it's the 5th one.
it's the 5th one. Alright. There were 2 in Hype Cave.
Yeah, and 1 was in somewhere else.
One Krista Roller. And where's the other?
Might have been GT.
Probably.
I remember you found it late when it didn't really matter.
Maybe Skull? I don't remember either.
Yeah. I wonder if Tam feels like finishing or just isn't watching Race Time Remake.
I don't know. I also was not watching the race room.
Some players will go until they hit go mode before checking.
So
Something like that.
I'm guessing, did Tam do Thieves Town?
Yes, Tam did
a lot of it.
most of Thieves Town and also most of Mire. And
And
also
all of
most
Ice.
of Ice. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 3 dungeons I did not go to.
Yeah, Caneless Mire and Caneless Ice. Yeah, their Thieves Town route was kind of weird. They I think they did the double juke to Thieves Town and then left, or no, and then clipped to Desert and then mirror doored back to Thieves Town to finish it or something.
Wow.
Nice job on the fire/Haikyuu type Armo skill, by the way.
Haikyuu type most. Thank you. We had a bow and lumberjack. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I did not. You both checked it, but you both showed like 1 pixel of it, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Should have gone to GT early, but that's fine.
I think I would have done it. Oh god, poor Tam. I think I probably would have done GT when you went to Eastern,
Yeah, that would make sense.
but I don't know the buyer tech, and it would have been tragic to find the bow or something and then not get to do the buyer tech.
But
Okay.
in GT, Chex would have gotten the hook shot and would have gotten to just hook push.
That would have been terrible. We wouldn't have gotten to quadriclitch.
Oh, but hook pushing.
Yeah. Well, fun fact, we saw Exor Cave in the seed.
That's right. Yeah, we did. Shout outs to Exor Cave. Sword activated overworld tiles. Really did you in?
Yeah, that was quite a prank.
Sorry.
It was kind of funny. Just trying to mirror race a block and then see ya.
It took us a couple of minutes to figure out what in the world that was about. Tam is going to get to open the Turtle Rock Big Chest, which you were not able to. Alright, what's your collection? I think it's going to be 148. I think it's the same, Momo. I don't actually know for sure.
I just got excited and talked without push to talk. But your guess is very, very good.
I called it!
Oh my gosh! Okay, so I forgot about Mimic Cave 2 times.
That's funny. I did call that out.
Yeah.
What did you do? You opened the lava chest. You STC'd the lava chest, and then you walked out and did a clip back up to Hookshot Cave to check Hookshot Cave instead of going to Mimic Cave, which is reasonable because you should have checked those chests as well.
And then I forgot
guess
again.
about it again. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And so I was on... Okay. Well, we had 2 Turtle Rock region fire rods. And I went to Turtle Rock early, but just could not complete the task.
Yeah, this would have looked like a really fast seed if you had picked up your fire rod instead of duping the bottle. Yeah, Tam didn't have the hammer in GT, so they didn't get the pearl.
Oh, right. That would make sense. Yeah.
Just like a cascade from the cane and the lamp.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice bottles.
Oh, the full set. Yeah.
GBB.
Yeah, GBRB.
BRB. Tam is gonna have a little bit easier Skullwoods than you did. But I don't think it's gonna be enough to win him the race.
Yeah, I was planning to hook push and then I forgot. And then had to go back to hook push.
Yeah, we were kind of confused why you were here at the key, and then yeah, you went back and like,
We thought you just thought you needed a key and had forgotten.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it looked like.
Tam's endgame here is actually not going to be very bad. With 3 bottles, assuming they can nail the double YB and a Trinix.
how do you get to I guess you just got to one-time index it again to get the overworld conveyor.
You should be able to do a mirror clip, like where you mirror to light world and line up for a teleport, and then just death warp. And Turtle Rock. Oh, but that would require another YBA to get past. No, because they have the big key. Yeah, so that would be fine. Just do that.
You mirror wrap as a bunny?
You can, but you only get 1 chance. No, that's not true if you're just going to the middle. But you don't need to mirror wrap because you're going to the middle of. Oh, you're talking about actually getting to
No
Trinex.
middle. You got to get to Trinex, so you need to go to Laser Bridge.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the next step after that. There we go. We did not hit the Terminator this time. Oh yeah, the wall was already bombed earlier, so they can do the mirror wrap, and you can fail it because it doesn't matter if you get there as a bunny.
999 games played, by the way.
Wow. Did you ever figure out what makes that number weird? I know we were talking about that the other day.
No, I did not. I think it might be related to setting a number twice.
Or just assume that the rando devs had done something with it.
Like, I think I've seen it happen with just restricted major glitches, so like maybe it just involves a dupe or something, but I could be wrong.
Is there anyone here that could tell us how the game's play counter works?
No. Nothing that we do in no logic affects it in vanilla. So it's got to be that some data got moved around in the SRAM.
Mm-hmm.
Did Tam lose Super Bunny? Oh, no, okay. Gosh.
It looked like there was a grab, but didn't get the change.
Yeah, that looked really weird.
Huh. But
Probably we just missaw it, but it definitely looked like it worked. Like it didn't work.
I don't think it's possible for it to look like a grab because a bunny doesn't have a grab animation.
Yeah, just my eyes tricking me. That's actually the whole reason this thing works, right? Is that the bunny doesn't have a grab animation.
Well, basically. Tam probably made a poof of dust.
Tam can mirror wrap. I would probably... I'm a little surprised that they're that they're doing this wrap instead of just overworld conveying. They did several overworld conveyors already.
Hold on. Tam set up an index before doing the blue YB or the overworld fake flute, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I
guess
think
that
so.
makes sense.
Are we going to see the lava hook push?
I think we're gonna see the hook push to Trinex instead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I was about to be like, why are they doing that instead of using lamp flames?
Damn, it's too powerful. I don't know the arrow count involved there.
It's 5 arrows, 2 bombs, or 6 arrows, 1 bomb, I'm pretty sure, for the combinations that work.
I thought it was index dependent.
Well, you know your index because you just put something in a high slot, so you know your index is higher than 4, which is what matters for that.
So Tam did 5 arrows and 2 bombs.
Yeah, I believe so. Tam's
Oh,
actually
interesting.
on top
Yeah,
of that.
because there's a hook in a slot. Yeah.
Right. Oh, duh. This is how you get to Agatu. I'm just dumb. Okay, I don't know where Tam's going. Oh, this is just a faster death warp than falling in a pit? Genius.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get roughed up by Lionels.
So Tam here's just gonna... we saw Chex do a pretty complicated setup to fall into Agatu's room. Turns out that there's a bunch of rooms that send you to Agatu's room if you can fall into a pit and trick the game into letting it take you where it wants to instead of hurting you. This is another one of those rooms, so we're gonna do a YBA into it, fall in the pit that is the lava. And that'll just drop us right in Agatu's house.
It's definitely the most convenient one in terms of you're just in Aga's room.
Yeah, the camera's not even wrong or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Nice and stable. Rainbow Pride Link as the most colorful Link there can be.
I'm just sad we don't have a lightsaber.
Yeah, don't we just need Master Sword for that?
I think so. It might be affected by other stuff, I don't really know.
warps.
I think if you can put an extremely useful glitching item on Zora again in the next seed, you'll probably be able to win the series.
Okay.
I don't think that Tam is going to check Zora in this tournament.
I doubt it. 1 in 216 chance isn't going to change anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, everyone, get your GGs in chat for Tam.
GG Tam. We'll see if they want to come interview or not. They said they'll be in a couple minutes.
I had a rule, not about routing, but for glitches, which was not to do tree warp in the tournament. However, I might break that rule.
Why
Because
did you have that rule?
I had a breakthrough. I'm not crashing anymore.
Oh, good.
So we'll see.
I need to update the wiki about tree warp to make it more informative and less scary.
Yeah. I was scared for a while, but I also just didn't have the information.
Right. Same.
I just do what other people do when it works, and then it works. So hopefully there's no other knowledge needed and nothing could go wrong.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We were wondering if you were thinking about tree warping the Cackwell sword. That's a pretty bad one to tree warp
Yeah.
until you have Pearl.
Yeah, I wrote it down. That's all.
Could have waited on duping the crystal roller and then just dupe the hype cake bottles.
Fair. Yep. Rewarp for 4 bottles.
And then the other 2 bottles you found would have just been bonus bottles.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should patch Rando to allow you to have more than 4 bottles. Hey,
Yeah,
GG Tam.
Hey, GG.
GG's.
Kind of some rough luck for you there. Do you know the punchline yet?
There's 2 things that I'm going to assume. Well, 3 things. One is Eastern Map Chest, one is Oshra Cave, and one is Chex did the stupid mirrorless mirror cave thing that he learned like 2 days ago.
No,
no.
none of those are
None of those, yeah.
None of those. One of them is Red Cane on Zora, which Chex had like 8 minutes into the seed for some reason.
Nice.
The other is, it seems like you marked off Tavern in your head without actually going in there, which had the lamp.
Oh. Okay.
And that those 2 things just sort of spiraled and let Chex check more stuff and have a nicer route through the seed.
Yeah, it seemed like... Oh, go ahead.
I don't really know that a lot would have changed early on if I had the lamp. I mean, it would have been nice, obviously,
But yeah, it seemed like you didn't get an actual glitching item until like 40 minutes in with the mirror, so...
yeah.
The lamp let Chex do an overworld conveyor into Laser Bridge pretty early and get hammer. And that hammer and a bottle from Crystal Roller Room. And the hammer also later turned into the Moon Pearl in GT and stuff. It wasn't like any one huge thing, but a bunch of stuff just sort of was easier and cascaded.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky because of that.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess... I mean, that's just a mistake on my part, obviously, but I was really flustered and I made just a lot of incoherent routing decisions. it didn't help that I didn't have items, but I'm not really convinced that with items I would have been doing much better.
Yeah. Sucks to hear that, but it looked like you were. I'm not really sure what happened in the sort of Thieves Town sequence. If there was something, it sounds like maybe you just made a mistake there, but it didn't. I didn't understand what was happening.
With regards to what? Blind?
Well, going back to Desert and then back to Thieves Town afterwards.
Oh, I went back because I wanted to do Dark World stuff because I had like no other options.
Okay.
I didn't have anything to do Dark World stuff on the first trip.
Hmm.
There was a couple things, like checks that I didn't do, which were like partially skips and then partially not. Like Eastern Map Chess was at first a skip. I meant to come back and do it later, but then when I realized I forgot, I was just never doing it. Kind of the
Yeah.
same with Pyramid Fairy. Because Pyramid Fairy was just kind of a pretty obvious option that I chose not to do and then never wanted to come back.
Yeah, when you did the bunny fought, it seemed like you're probably not doing Pyramid Fairy at that point.
Yeah, so I guess the other thing that you might be interested to know is that Chex did not get the same fire rod that you got. Chex got
Oh,
a
yeah.
fire rod in Roller Room of TR, so the fire rods were both there in that kind of location, so it was just going to be a rough situation.
I mean, Roller Room was going to be like 2 checks later on for me. So.
I don't actually know how to get that without the red cane. I wish you had done it for us.
You open the big door with the big key that you have.
Right.
Because I was at the middle of Turtle Rock.
No, not Crystal Roller, a Roller Room.
Oh, Roller. I thought you said Crystal Roller, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
that would
Someone was
take-
saying there's a way to YBA there, but I don't know.
Yeah, you can do some YBAs for a mile. That was going to be pretty low on the list there.
From Meyer? Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. I know at least there's a double YBA plus a clip, but I don't know if that can be reduced at all.
I thought it was a double YBA only. Maybe I was mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, a double YBA only. Okay. Yeah, I might not have the movement for that.
I mean, literally no one ever does it, so...
Yeah.
Something else no one ever does that you did was the YBA to the Bicky chest in Meyer, so that was pretty cool to see.
That is actually something that I indirectly learned from Chex. I think. It's pretty fun. I don't actually know what it was. I thought I was looking at my HUD, but I might not have been. I guess it was errors or something.
It's as old as time. It's probably in the door glitches guide.
Yeah, I think that's where I got it.
And Tam, did you do, like, in another series, who was it who did a cave state overworld conveyor to swamp? Because I got an Exor cave. Did not get
Swamp?
cave state.
Interesting.
So
I
there's
didn't know that's a problem, but I guess you have to avoid the same things as with Maya.
Yeah, there's some overworld sword activated tiles that I don't know about. So we have to watch out for those, basically.
But how? How can we watch out for them? We don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Don't mirror.
Don't mirror. That's what I did. I mirrored out of the cave.
Oh, that's fine. I did some fun swamp things.
But anyway, I guess that about wraps it up. Unless thank you. I want to thank you guys for the race. If there's anything else you guys want to say, take a moment and do it.
That's all. Thank you both. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for the volunteer work for putting on the stream.
Yeah, thanks to our tracker Malmo for doing the hard work of seeing invisible items. Thanks to my co-com Fox.
You're welcome. And these two will be doing the second race of the series tomorrow at the same time. I hope we'll get a restream of that. I don't know for sure if it's on yet, but it seems pretty likely.
Thank you guys and good night.